Get your hands up, yeah. To the floor,
Yeah.
What's up?
I know you lying to me. I know you lying to me.
I had to do it.
I know you lying. Wait a minute. Holla. I know you lying to me.
He said, "What's up?" I always wanted to do that.
Wait a minute.
Did you hear Lee?
This is almost like the wedding when he don't cry at the altar. You got to turn over and start all over again. I'm about to play this intro again and start this show how it's supposed to be. Now wait a minute. Welcome to the 30 Plus Podcast. It's your girl Nika X. The X is for
You tried
X-rated. I'm just kidding.
X-rated.
Yeah, X-rated is good.
Put the kids to bed
This
right
show
now.
will be a little X-rated today. Yeah,
Put the kids to bed immediately.
What it out?
It's Mr. What's Up. It's
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Fly Since Birth, a.k.a. Fly, a.k.a. Microphone Mike, a.k.a. your girl want to fall in love with me because I love her. I'm just saying.
Make
I need to make a new
fall in
one.
love.
I'm going to go back to y'all. I'm making new mics.
The M stands for mine.
No, I'm not. That's Nika thing. Mine is just multiple names.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Well, at least he gave me something because he showed us. Again, I'm legit about to start the show over. Take two.
Well, it's just Cookie, Miss Cookie Baby. Hi, guys.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl
Please say
Kim.
the baby.
Please say the baby.
Cookie Baby, please say the baby. Hey, y'all, it's your girl Kim. I'm checking in. You see we about to cut up clearly on this show. Clearly.
I started.
We're
the day
laughing.
off
It's
messed up.
almost a laugh, not cry later.
Yeah.
Welcome to the 30 Plus Podcast on this love, life, and lessons after 30. And this episode is no exception. Today, we are going to get into the topic of what is the hardest part about dating you. And I think what's going to make this episode so interesting, before we truly get into it, we have actually reached out to people that we have once dated.
Or currently dating.
Mm-hmm. And asked that question. And then we're going to give our own interpretation of what we feel like is hard about dating us. And to be honest, I'm not sure if those answers align. So this is going to be kind of fun to say what we think and what was told to us. So this is going to be an interesting episode. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So, but before we get into that, I always like to check everyone's energy to see how you are doing on this wonderful day. And we're going to start going this way. How we doing? Kicking it with Kim.
I'm doing good. I wanted to do the plus and minus because we haven't got to do plus and minus in a long time.
We can do that too. That's what you want to use
good.
Okay,
yes,
good.
I want to do my check-in for plus and minus.
Right.
And mine is still a plus. I'm still in good spirits. I'm surrounded by great people. And, you know, a lot of people say, oh, my God, I'm turning 30. I'm like, oh, my God, I'm turning 30. So that's how y'all should think of it now. So just good energy.
All right.
Well, that was a plus?
Yeah, it was my plus.
Oh, okay. I got
It was my plus. Yes, I'm happily 30. Settling into my 30s. I'm happy, Mike.
Well, okay. Be careful. Happy is the trigger word here. But
Now, see what you're not going to
It is if you don't follow it up on why you happy.
Yeah, and yeah.
Happiness is subjective.
You have to be there, guys.
I was gonna say, if you listen to the last episode, you'll know what Mike is talking about. He just wants to be happy. He just want to be me. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Alexa, play Kurt Franklin.
how was your energy?
I'm good. Because of this topic, I feel a little. My horn is tooted, y'all. I'm here when I'm well. I'm finna cut up. That's that. I'm good. I'm real good.
Feeling good. I'm feeling great, I guess. I'm feeling good. I feel like I was feeling better before I got some of these messages. Before I got some of these reply backs, but you know,
They ain't spare no expense.
Yeah,
huh?
I'm glad they ain't spare
I'm
nothing.
still good though.
Good. Yeah.
Nick.
Yeah. Okay. So, mine is because work is kind of working and life is life. But plus, I'm going to count it all joy because I'm still here. I'm still working. I'm still improving. I'm still trying to become the next better than.
You're still pretty and paid.
Oh, I like
You
it.
are pretty and paid.
Pretty
Can we
and
get that on the
paid,
shirt?
for sure.
We coming out with a 30 plus dictionary or something, y'all.
Oh,
Bear with us.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
I receive.
And if you
30
use
plus
our stuff for
pushes.
captions like y'all be doing these celebrities, please tag us.
Just tag us. That's it.
That's it. That's how we want to look credit.
Indeed.
Okay.
Fly.
What happened?
You all right?
Yeah.
Answer the question.
Oh, what question? What was the
You can
question?
give us a plus or minus. You can let us how your
I
energy.
thought I just did that.
Did you? Did I miss
He
that?
did.
Yeah, he did.
You was laughing.
I don't
He
know.
said he was better before he got some of those replies. That's why he over there sitting over there looking like that.
You know,
That's what I said.
Like somebody stole your bike.
Somebody humbled him.
Yeah, they kind
That's
of.
all that is.
And that's the beauty of this episode.
They
So
put
the
it
point
on
of the
top.
episode
Humble
is,
thyself.
Come on, give us the preamble.
you know, yesterday's price is not always today's price.
Nah.
So what you may think about yourself, a person who have had a connection with you may have a totally different perception, and even that may answer. From, may differ from person to person, because I think sometimes you bring a different version of yourself to a person that you are dating. So, like I said, we are going to go into some of these are voice notes, some of these are words that were written by people that we have dated, had connections
I ain't
with in the
dating nobody.
past. Shut up. In the past. And then we're going to give our own interpretation of what we feel is hard about dating us. So who would like to start?
You.
Why me?
Oh,
Why
yeah.
me?
Why not you? Like the pastor said.
Because I never really started. I just really gave a whole little
Hey, that's why we
intro
should
into
start.
the show. So I feel
rest
like
my case.
I'll go
You
second.
just let it flow.
I think that we should go with Kim because Kim is the only one at the table currently in a relationship.
Correct.
So I think it would kind of be nice for people who
Are
you
in a
know
relationship,
to hear, that not all times you show up like you think you're showing up as well, and or what would make this connection a little better. So we'll start with you.
Okay, well, mine is a voice note. So do you want me to say what I think is the hardest thing about dating me first before we play it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, I'll be honest with y'all. I know that I'm a very headstrong woman. And a lot of the times, all the time I can be stubborn. Like I told y'all, I'm a visionary. This is what I see. I'm going to speak it, walk it, and it's going to come true because I'm going to make sure of it. So I think that the hardest thing about dating me is my stubbornness. But I did not phone a friend. I phoned my partner and I woke him up because I was blowing his phone up right before we started recording. And what he had to say was actually the total opposite of what I said. So we can play the recording.
Okay, go ahead.
It's recorded. Okay, it's recorded. Okay, look. Hey, what's the hardest part about dating me?
Give him some time. He told me.
Okay, well, I'll just be quiet then. That's it.
Yeah, you can just tell your little mouth to get ready.
Okay, so if I wasn't so mouthy, I'd be all right. That's it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just the mouth.
Okay, I love you. Thank you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Bye.
And it's crazy that he says that because, I mean, like, duh, I know I'm out there. I'm a Sagittarius. And I've always been taught to speak my mind. I guess that's why I'm a communication professor. But I guess my outbursts are not always, taken in, in a good perspective. And my replies do be smart sometimes. So I guess I'll work on not being so mouthy, I guess.
It could be your facial expressions because your face is something else.
Yeah. You keep hearing me say I guess. Because he's still here, so we all right. But I'm just playing, y'all. I'm going to work on my mouth, so we'll be even better than we are. But I really thought it was my stubbornness, and it was funny to hear, like, my mouth. And I guess it's the replies that I have.
I ain't never
Or
dated
sometimes
Kim, but
me.
I feel like I just knew that was gonna be it.
That's because it's a smart mouth, and I don't let it go on YouTube. Well, sometimes I do, Mike, but you know.
So you need to take the Carisha approach. I cook, I clean, I shut up.
No, I do. I don't. I will not. But I'll try. I guess I'll just try to keep my responses in my head and not actually say them out loud.
Yeah,
And that's when I'm going to start another podcast that says, this is what's in my head. Because I'm going to get it out.
Come on, spin off. Y'all see, that's why y'all need to sponsor. We got plans and visions.
This
Right.
is what's in my head.
The things I didn't get to say today.
Yeah, the things I didn't get to say. Yeah, I'm going to do a reel. The things I didn't get to say today. So, yeah, make sure y'all follow us
Don't you hate that?
on Instagram at the 30 Plus Podcast because I'm going to start doing reels. I'm going to start being quiet. So when I start being quiet, then reels going to start popping them, and I'm gonna tell y'all, this is what I wanted to say today. But
Don't you hate that when you're in an argument and then you think of something later?
And the crazy thing is, I don't think of it later. I think of it right then, and I say it right then. And that's probably the problem.
So yeah, we're gonna work on your mouth. We're gonna help you. We're gonna hold each other accountable.
I'll work on it.
At least you said you'll work on it.
I got a
That's what
grace period till
matters.
November, and then after that, I'm gonna work on it.
You got a grace period after that. Postpartum. Hello.
Okay, yeah. So
Lord.
next October. Okay, bet.
Oh, snap.
A goal is a goal. I mean,
Hey, you putting
Hey.
time on it.
I'm trying. But I thought it was funny to see like how we both definitely see me in a total different light. I thought my mouth was fine. It's just me being stubborn. But he's okay with me being stubborn. It's just be quiet, Kim. Yeah, that's hard. I've been talking since kindergarten. So I think the person that needs to go next, and I ain't even gonna do you like that, Nick. The person that needs to go next is the person that's continuously getting messages over here.
Oh, yeah.
She done got about 20 responses, and we only needed one.
She done got her.
I don't have no
Yeah.
bad blood
Yeah.
with my ex except for one, and we wasn't calling him.
Yeah.
That's the what I told you to call the bad boy.
Oh no, because that's gonna turn to a whole different show.
And that's the kind of show we wanted.
Nah, that's my spinoff. These niggas ain't ish.
She got the name of her next podcast.
Yeah.
Too, huh?
In the nude is closed.
Not y'all planning on leaving. What is
No,
going on?
we're not
I ain't
leaving.
going nowhere.
No,
I ain't
we're
going
not.
Y'all
nowhere.
just doing a spin.
We're not finna Angela Yee you,
I'm
baby.
just turning mine into a
You
reel.
said
It's okay.
Temptations forever.
Okay.
No, it's like a once every 6 month segment
no,
thing.
baby,
No, we're
rough
not
it.
doing that.
Understood.
You want me to read one, play one?
First, tell us
What you think is about hard. Yes. Yeah.
I would say my mouth.
Okay.
I would say my mouth. I would say my mouth because I am 0 to 100, and I think things, and like she said earlier, you know, their perspective and your perspective might not be the same. And to me, if I'm quiet, then leave me alone. Don't poke the bear. And you keep poking the bear, and now I
gonna
say
say something.
things. I don't care what I say. A lot of times, I do care after the fact. I'm like, dang, I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry, but you know, depending on your response to that, I'm gonna go in harder. So. It's my mouth. Me and Kim
I
don't
would
work
agree with
together.
you too, though.
Damn.
I ain't never dated Cookie either, but your mouth be getting on my nerves.
He don't like accountability.
No, but y'all do argue like brother
okay,
and
Mike
sister.
and I people really think when I bring Mike around, they really think this is my real brother.
Yeah.
It don't help that he favor my brother, who I argue with all the time.
Yeah, they
Y'all know I
argue.
argue with the policeman.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
gets
they
on my
argue
nerves.
like brother and
But
sister.
I love Mike. Don't nobody. They better not play with him.
Yeah,
Right, Mike.
that's fact.
And he be having my back too.
Always.
But what does the recording say? Because we do
Which
have
one are
a
you
recording.
playing? Yeah, because
We're gonna play the first. We only gonna do
I
one
can't do
recording,
it.
and then I'm gonna read that. And
Do the
that's
first
that.
recording.
The
Okay.
second one
I gotta
don't really,
see.
you know,
Okay.
it's kind of going roundabout.
Okay.
Yeah, that boy was talking for too long. All right, I think
That's
this.
because he trying to find his way back. Nope.
The hardest thing about dating me. The hardest thing about dating you? You can be honest. You know we don't lie. Go ahead. I don't know if I want to say the hardest thing. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you just gonna be honest all the time. So whether you like it or not, I mean, that's what what you're gonna get. So I mean, that could be the hardest thing is the honesty, because a lot of you don't like to hear the truth. But I don't know if I could just say what the hardest thing is. Okay. Real spill. Anything else you want to say? Nah, you got me on the spot. I don't know. I just know I can say the hardest thing. I had to think about that. How many years and you still got to think about it? Yeah, I've been knowing you since you were 13, so shit. I don't know. I don't know, man. You know, you don't like bullshit. You don't like that your time wasted. You know? Help the people today. Because they think this new. I've been like this. Nah, she been cookie. As long as I know. Okay. Well, I'm going to stop recording. Yeah, I don't know that if you're looking for, a specific answer, I had to think about that one.
He gonna call back. He gonna call back and be like, "This is what it is."
Hey, yeah,
Nah,
he
I
gonna think
don't-
about it and marinate it back to you.
He probably
If
still think about that
anything, no, he probably would have said something. That's why we laughed. The conversation was going to go to a sexual task.
Well, Lewis
That's where
did
it was gonna go to.
We heard the
the
snickering.
honesty though, because he said, your honesty is too much. It could be hard to handle a date.
And that's
So that's her mouth.
And that's the
Yeah,
text.
that's the mouth.
The text message also said, nothing really. Maybe you being a strong-minded woman, you're not for the weak-minded.
Yeah.
And I am. I believe what I believe, like him saying.
Yeah.
I have a vision, and we're gonna carry it out. I'm really just asking you as a courtesy, not because I need the help. But I'm working on that, so I'm gonna shut up
Better work on it.
sometimes.
And are you going to read the message? Is that from
I
the?
just read.
She read the message.
I'm
He
sorry.
said she was strong-minded.
Okay.
No, we're not diving in no more exes.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
because y'all. I told y'all she had about 20 responses.
Yeah.
We gonna keep it real cute. For
Well, you know, cancers love, so I'm not shocked that she has.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Y'all in love
she'll
with
be
being in
busy
love.
all week. I want to see the
And
dates.
both of them was Geminis, by the way. Geminis got a thing for me. But no, even the other Cancer who I actually have the church, they both Geminis. Even the Cancer man, he was like, it's two different perspectives. That was a different time in life, and now it's different. So,
He don't
Yeah.
spin that block.
no, we not doing
many
that.
ways.
The submersible is gone. It imploded.
Oh.
Not from the inside.
From the inside. There's nothing in there.
Okay, nothing in
For
there.
clarity. No, not for, girl.
All right, nothing in there.
Don't go get your family back, sir. Don't let these good
Come back
people
and
ruin
start
our
over.
Third time's
co-parenting.
a charm.
No, it ain't. It's three
It
kids.
is.
1, 2, 3.
It
Yeah.
Third time lasts the longest.
Yeah, third time is a charm.
Well, I ain't the one to find out. I'm not that progressive. Who we doing? Nick?
We're gonna do Nick next.
We gotta save
we
it.
gotta
I'm still
marinate on Mike.
traumatized.
We gotta marinate. The M stands for
Let's go,
marinate.
Nick. First of all, y'all, I'm happy about this because Nick don't really be telling her business. She be in our business, but she keep her business, and we keep her business too. We sign
Yeah,
NDAs.
private. Yeah.
Except for me. Hey, I'll be trying to tell you.
Yeah, he
And that's why
Mike
we on
turns it
tape.
off. That's why we turn his mic off. But I'm
I'll
glad
tell
that.
yours too if you had something to tell.
Oh.
Yeah. He got plenty
I'm
to tell. We
kidding,
just
I'm
can't
kidding.
tell.
Boys in the Hood,
Yeah,
1991.
yeah. No, but I'm excited for this one. Yeah, because Nick is single.
Nick Singleton.
Nick is single for the moment. And I'm glad that she reached out to this person
She should have said
and
the
he
exes
responded.
for exes explain how they feel.
They already do that. She tired of y'all watching her stories.
She is. We are. But it's okay.
It's entertaining.
It's all right.
We're about to leak in.
Here we
All
go.
right, where we at?
We get Nick one night only like Dream Girls. Let's go.
Okay, so I'll answer from the sense of how I feel
What you
was
thought.
was
Your-
hard
how
about
you view
dating me.
yourself.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I feel what's hard about dating me is that I feel like I present a certain way to the public and to guys, and it makes them feel like they can't be them authentic selves.
Yep.
So they have to come with certain things and present certain things to me because I don't know.
And she don't even need all that.
That gotta be frustrating.
Yeah.
It is extremely. I said so. I feel like I often in turn invest in the wrong connection. So it just kind of makes it harder because again they present in certain ways and it's not truly you. So as the result, I feel like my patience has like diminished. Like the level of patience that I've had, I don't have that anymore. So I think that's what it is about dating me that can kind of be difficult. So
What he said.
Yeah. What was said?
okay, so I asked the question to I'll put it like this. This will probably be the first true connection that I had after a long-term relationship. So
You're on again and off again.
See what I'm saying? That's
Our
why we
good
don't
friend.
tell
this is why we tell you
nothing.
to
Oh,
shut
I was
up.
just asking.
And first of all, it ain't nothing
I can ask
on
questions?
recent. Let's be clear.
That's why I said it's our good friend. Anyway, continue.
I'll just be asking questions.
I like
We don't
it.
need you to do that
It don't
though.
matter.
Thank you.
I do it for the
I can't
public.
wait till he read. I cannot wait till he read. I wish we was
I
doing
really
this
need
live
somebody
show.
else to respond about you.
I count 6 shots.
And if they respond by the time this episode is over, it's up and stuck.
We're airing it out.
Yeah.
Shout out to the 504.
Yeah. So anyway,
I'm just
you
saying.
heard me.
Yakami.
We do need some yakami.
Anyway, before I was so really interhated, this particular connection was my first true connection after my long-term situation. So I asked the question, and he was basically like, damn, that's a really good question. So I got a little nervous because he was typing for a little bit. So I don't know if he had to think
Them
about
three
it.
dots.
I was like, what are we doing? Yes, I was waiting on them dots. And I was like, sir, please. So basically, it wasn't bad. So he said it wasn't hard. I think what he said with our connection, it was distance because we don't live like
Inner city.
like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a little bit of a distance, which caused a bit of a strain.
Yeah.
And also for my career choices, they kind of require us to be overly involved in our careers. Made it a bit difficult.
I like it. Keep going.
So, you know, I was just like, okay, cool, fair enough. I understand that. We both feel the same way about that particular connection. And he also said that I'm literally the only person that he says he's dated that we're still good and cool and on good terms. And then if he was like, if I was to show up at the door, he would open the door. And I was like, really?
Great. So
your
show's
man.
over, guys. Gotta go.
Go
What
get
time?
your
Let's go.
man.
Let's go, Nick.
Mike, we'll add you in next time.
Hey.
So,
Go get your man, girl.
and well, I mean,
When did you first fall in love with hip hop? That's what it's
For
getting.
real. No, for real. He's a good
So
guy.
It's getting more love
basically-
than basketball to me, but
Double or nothing.
I'm just saying it's a movie. Y'all ain't never seen that.
We've definitely
But
seen
whatever.
it
This
at the
man
outdoor
here.
theater. They play it all the time. But yes, I think that's grown people problems though.
Right.
You know, you guys both have great careers that you're fully invested in.
Right.
And I mean, at this stage in your life, of course you'll be. And then I can see the distance. I can see
Love
that.
is a huge distance.
yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's
a decent-
Texas.
it's a
But
decent-
he made it. But the thing is he made the effort. And,
Definitely. And she did too.
She definitely did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, both live at home, so that ain't no like, okay, I can move closer type situation.
Yeah.
either, so.
Home ownership
Yeah.
doesn't allow you to just kind of just.
It wasn't
I'm gonna
even
rent an
that because I
apartment
think
over
if
here.
it would have
Wanna
got there,
lease
it
up.
would have got there. It wouldn't have. To me, he was compromising. First of all, I'm just happy that he's having an honest conversation.
I mean, and it still can happen. But go ahead, Nick. What you
Right,
gonna
'cause
say?
he's
Tie
Yeah,
up some
talk
loose
about
ends
that,
because
Joe.
Why
they
did-
gave me an answer. I ain't even with him, but they gave me an answer I needed from him as to why certain
Like
things.
this, like that's how me.
That's my
Right.
brother-in-law.
You know what I feel about you know what I feel about my friends? They are all truly invested in connections that I like take
Yeah.
seriously.
Yep.
So like when y'all hear answers like that, I feel like it answers questions for y'all too. You know
It
what I'm saying?
do.
But it does feel good to know that it wasn't anything bad because he
That's
could
what I
have.
was
It really
happy.
could have gone anyway. He could have been like you said, mouthy or stubborn or anything, and he didn't give any of that. I think what he said was an honest answer, and it was a true answer for both of us. Probably, I think
Yeah.
it could have. I think from a timing standpoint, that
God
kind of got in
did
the
it.
way. And again, we are still cool. And I think if I was to ask that question to, for the most part, anyone that I may have dated, they all would probably say something similar. Like, I don't have any bad blood with any of my exes. Do we
They
talk
all
every
love
day? Absolutely not.
Right.
But as far as like, could
my
I
exes
call
love me.
them or, you know, have a question for them and would they answer the phone with me? I probably could have texted someone else and got different answers too.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I think
It
that
ain't nothing
particular
get that
answer, and I
old thing
felt the
back.
need to reach out to that person. For one, we're still cool. And for two, I think it was important to hear that from someone out of a first connection after a long-term connection.
That's what I was about to say.
Because it kind of tested my healing from somebody else's perspective. Like, how did I show up for you?
Yeah.
So,
And we was excited for that one too. I still am. So
Yeah, because
That's
I mean, it like you said, to come from a long-term connection and then
I
and
wanted to
as
do it. Oh,
intense.
okay, somebody
Mike,
hit that.
relax.
Hold on, hit that though. Somebody hit it
relax,
real
relax,
quick.
Mike.
Play that Bruno
As
Mars, though.
intense as that relationship you left prior to him was, and the feels and things, but like you said, you kind of had already was at the end before it was at the end.
Right.
But even still, when you were ready and that was the person, you gave 100. Whether you felt it or not, we saw it.
yeah.
And then he gave, and it was
Nice
know,
to see somebody match her.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
But like you said earlier, it's timing, not knowing how to communicate, the pressures of you being you. Because this is a lot to be with Nick. It's a lot to be with anybody here.
but that's
first
so
of all,
hard. That's so weird that's so weird to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm like,
It's not hard.
exactly.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
what is so hard about
It's-
it?
And when I say it's a lot to be with us, one, we are passionate. We know what we want, always have. Since I met y'all, everybody has known what they want. and then we have a certain presence. We're in media, we're in radio, we do this, and social media us don't always reflect who we are. Like, people don't know that I am shy. Every show before I started, I had bubble, stomach turning. I am shy,
Right.
but I'm a whole different person online. You get to be whoever you want
Yeah,
to.
and I was gonna say Nika is very poised, and she's very poised online as well. Until you see the future memes post, but then you'll know who she
Follow her on
truly
Twitter.
is. Truly a toxic man, like I told y'all in the last episode. But
She say
is
she
no,
use her powers for good.
yeah, no, but
You too.
no, it's not about me. It's about Nick.
Okay.
No, but it is beautiful to see that, and it's beautiful to know. And just like Cookie was saying, I think it's like we know what we want. So you knowing what you want, you'll think it's easy. And then all of a sudden, when you say that, he's like, I really can't meet you. I can't do all that. I don't think I can. Yes, you can, and you're going to, because we're going to be together.
And that's why we gotta watch our mouth, Kim. See,
I'm not.
I
I just told you
She
until
is.
next year.
No, I mean, again,
Until next year.
like I said, I think it's just a matter of testing my healing. Like I said, because you do question after being in a connection for such a long time and it not result in what you think it probably should result in after being in a connection for that amount of time. You do question. You're like, well,
What did I do wrong? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And while I always thought I was a good person, you know what I'm saying? You're like, okay, well, dang, what was it?
You are.
And I feel I am, you know, in the grand scheme of things, and I appreciate that. I received that. But, you know, just to get Mike.
No,
I
just to get that clarification. I heard you. She heard you. I heard you too. You said,
That's not what I said.
Yes,
What did you say?
I
What'd
was
you say?
about to say that's in your story because in everybody's story, somebody else is the villain.
No, but it's truly everybody has the same things to say about her, whether it's friendship, personal, relationship, professional.
You know what? Forget all
We
this.
giving Nika flowers.
It's time, Mike. Let's get on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
No. Well, I was still
Since
with
I
you.
can't get my thoughts out. No, let's go
we
ahead
gonna
and
wrap up with her thoughts.
David Ruffin,
It's
you
your
wanted to
time.
be saying.
Yeah, no, Mike,
You
it's time
wouldn't
to
let
get
Dennis
on.
You know,
sing.
it's the Libra in him so bad that the light was off of him too long.
That's
So
not
we had
true.
to. Yes, it is.
No, it had to go with what you were saying.
What did
No,
you
it
say
did
though?
not.
You
I
humbled.
was.
So what is your
going to
thought? Because
say-
you said something about everybody at this table. You agreed with what they felt. So
Yeah.
what?
I can't agree. I
You
can't
can,
come-
but you
you
didn't
didn't
say
agree
it.
with
You didn't.
He's
So
But I
do-
didn't agree. No. All I was. She said that she was the good one. I was like, that's in her story. That's all I'm telling everybody. I didn't say not in his because
She didn't say she was the good
I was
one.
just saying somebody got to play the.
he trying to
what's
say
it
that
called?
she's the villain in somebody's story, and we
Yes.
know that that's
And I
not
might
true.
be.
Well, and so Kim and I.
That's
I
not
know,
true.
that's
I
what
might
was
be.
saying.
And if I am, I don't care. Cute villain.
Exactly.
I didn't ask that person. That may be some, and that may be something I will ask one day if I run into him. I'm like, hey, you know, we just had that conversation. Because honestly, even in the midst of us not being able to talk for a while, I do feel like eventually, if I see him somewhere, I probably could have that conversation with him. Even now,
I mean, judging by his recent behavior, it is.
no,
No, we're not going far.
Okay,
We're
all right.
staying right there on my mic.
Okay, thank you. Because
But I'm just saying, I don't think it would be anything bad, because that person knows pretty much who you were, and me knowing that person prior to you knowing that person, this is not his MO.
Yeah, but we're in a different space in a different time. So who
Time's
knows?
lapped, he's
On the
watched
next
you.
episode, you might hear about Nika in her greatest date of all, and it might be the next one when he asks. So this,
could be.
you
Who
know,
knows? We'll see. I'll
keep
That
us
should be
posted.
our next. That's a really good thing.
I'll
Yeah,
report
keep-
back.
yeah,
we should
please.
we should go on dates and report.
Yeah.
I'll report back on when it's time.
I ain't say right now. I'm just saying future.
Mike.
My time like the president. What?
Yeah,
Don't
what's
open
the,
your
what's the,
text
what's the
message and read
worst
the
Well, I
thing?
put out tomorrow what you gonna do tonight.
Yeah. So what's the worst thing about dating you, Michael?
I feel like there's a lot of bad things about dating me. Honestly.
Well, go on down the list, my
Give us
brother.
3.
The first one I feel like is I'm very hard to please. I be, I feel like literally every one of my exes told me that I'm hard to please. And
I can
thought
see
it
that. Since we co-signing.
was, well, good.
Petty Betty. Petty
Pretty
Vandross.
okay, what was it? Petty Princess? Okay.
Yeah, she is the petty
You wanted to
princess.
see her. Here she go. Big and bold as
I can
Bring
see
her
that. What's another one?
Well, Mr. Sarah Hair was looking for me.
Here I go.
Right, facts. No, I feel like that one, for sure. I feel like I could be difficult. I guess when it comes to pettiness too, because
All the time.
I'm petty. You know,
We know.
Dirt, you petty,
Right.
I'm petty too.
Yeah, I'm definitely that. So I think that's one of the things that be difficult with dating me. Other than that, I feel like it's just sunshines and rainbows, baby.
All right, well, let's read this message.
Well,
Don't worry about it. Let's read this message.
This boy said
No, he don't have to because she
sunshine and
finna give it
rainbows.
to us. Go on, read this message,
Sunshine
baby.
be hot
one?
sometimes, especially if you're in
Huh?
Texas.
Read this message.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, read
I don't
that
agree with
message.
I don't agree
We don't
with my
care.
ex.
You want me to read it for a non-biased
Oh.
view?
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Rest in peace
Which
to the
one
dog.
y'all
Didn't the dog die?
All right, I'm gonna go with this one first. All right, so I inquired with, I guess, the last person that I officially dated that was in a relationship with a title that wasn't in the title relationship.
Oh, don't try to downplay it now.
Right.
Anyway, so I asked her, and she told me it was hard dating me because I wanted to have sex every day, and there were more important things to focus on and improve.
More important things.
Keep going.
Yeah, that's all she said.
No, it's not.
That is all she said. Somebody else said
Oh,
something.
sorry.
Oh,
Oh
well,
yeah,
go to the next
what the
message.
next woman say?
Huh?
Jesus
Yeah,
is
come on. What-
Not
what's
you
the
got
next
multiple
woman?
texts too.
I mean, I tried
Keep an
not
eye.
to. She said, for me personally, the clingy was a lot at first. Plus, you may not think it, but you have a higher level of sensitivity than you may think you know. Not a bad thing, but it's a little much for a person who is not as sensitive.
And that, my
man.
friends,
I am
is a
sensitive.
Libra man.
That is a yeah.
And I don't care what she talking
High
about.
sex
'cause-
drive, sensitive.
Been there.
Ain't focused on the right
Twice.
stuff.
Oh my God.
Been there twice.
First of all,
I never been with Mike.
You just want to
both
do
of
it.
them don't know what they talking about. No.
Not both of the ladies.
Now, how we all receive what was given
for
to
that.
us,
So,
and the only man / Libra at the table couldn't.
gang. I do receive the sensitive. I am sensitive. I guess I am sensitive to certain things. I'm not used to being told certain things. So, I mean, you know.
You don't want to receive your critique, your
I don't.
feedback,
I don't wanna
and that's
receive
not
it.
helping you grow,
That's
Mike.
because I don't like being sensitive. And
That's not being sensitive. That's
Yeah.
being like open to what someone has to tell you. That's open to criticism, Mike.
I'm a creative and I'm sensitive about my shit.
Okay, Erica.
She ain't never had a problem with a man.
But
Man.
that's their truth, though. So you can't
get
get mad.
What did you say?
The
Everybody has to be a villain in somebody's story.
I'm
Yeah, he
villain in
did just say
everybody's
that.
story. I'm pretty sure of that. I never said I was a good
Nuh-uh,
guy.
not that
I
one
start
girl.
off as a good guy and I end up as a villain.
That one
So-
girl you wasn't a villain to.
Ooh.
The one you was gonna marry. She was the villain.
I think she started the mic that we see today.
She did.
Oh, for sure. She
You need to give me
turned
her
him
address because
into
we need
stone.
her to heal
'Cause,
this thing.
Hey,
Because
she
that's the only way.
definitely was the last relationship she definitely gave me PTSD. Relationship PTSD. that
Last show, catch up, y'all.
Yeah, that ex-fiance, she did that. That's probably why, you know. But hey,
And can y'all believe he was actually engaged? It's so funny when we talk about it. It's funny to me because I'm like, Mike engaged.
It is hilarious to me.
I know, right?
Yeah,
That's
but
probably why I was probably very much a lover boy.
I feel like you need to have a conversation with her so you can get some closure. You need to.
Oh, we already
Do you
did
sure
that.
you feel a heal from that?
no.
No.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I might have. I think I do have abandonment issues. So I had those at first, according to the therapist I had in college. But I feel like she probably like
Added to it.
added to it like to the extreme
She
level
magnified
of it.
it.
Because she did abandon him.
Yeah, she disappeared and dipped.
You won't
Yeah, I
stop
remember.
it
Yeah.
Dropped off at
Every
work.
time that song come on.
anymore.
See, I'm getting teared up. See, I am sensitive. See, that's the problem. That's why she didn't like to.
Dropped off at
You
work
crying,
and
you
ain't
big
came
as
back. Ain't returned the sender.
That is enough from you, Pink Starburst General. You was enough.
Y'all was wild.
It's okay, Mike. I mean, everybody has issues. We just have to get better by, understanding what these issues are and,
The girl said
seeing
she
how
ain't
we
sensitive.
can.
She's sensitive. She just one of them people who hide her
No, she didn't
sensitivity.
say she wasn't sensitive. Let's process the information.
said not as
not
sensitive.
as sensitive.
And she might not be, and that's her truth, though. We asked these people these questions not knowing what type of responses we were going to get.
Because I was nervous.
Because they could have gone anywhere. Because, again, what you're thinking may have happened and what they perceive to have happened really could be two different, or it's happening in your case, you know, is really two different things. So you got to be prepared to receive it. You
How
know?
you gonna say having sex every day is a problem?
I mean, I've been there and it is a problem.
Because she don't want to don't want to bust it every day like that.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
cardio.
she
That's a
just
workout
said-
for some, and you know
Exactly.
it takes
You
a
gotta
lot.
work out. You gotta stay fit, like I said.
it becomes a routine and it takes the passion away from it.
Right.
That was my aspect because I have a high drive, but when it became like that, it became routine. It became an expectation, and she don't jump if.
Yeah. And then some people are just like, is this all you want? Like,
Right,
we
'cause
can do something else. Like,
It starts feeling like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to let the beat build.
yeah.
Well, look.
The beat was building.
The optimism in it is she ain't say it was bad.
Yeah, she did.
She just said it was too
She
frequent.
just said it was too much. It wasn't
Excessive.
bad. So you better take that and run with it because these fellas is getting exposed out of
I
here.
You
don't
know,
never
count
have
it all
problems with
joy.
that. They go drive hours over here for this.
Oh Lord, I shouldn't have seen.
They gonna drop an hour
tried
for
to
that.
stroke his
The
little ego.
moment you really try to pay him a compliment, he takes it and he makes you wish you hadn't said anything in the first place. Like
That's why.
that's
it's hard
probably what
to
they be
date
talking
me.
about. Yeah.
That's why it's
Cocky,
hard to date
cocky,
me.
cocky,
Right.
cocky, cocky.
That's all right, though.
It's not cocky.
We're, you know, cousins, we're going to help Mike become better.
Who, me?
Yeah.
A better man,
How many
Better
2030.
man, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be changed by 2024.
We're gonna play the song. Best man I can be.
okay.
Yeah.
Can be.
Yeah,
Remember
he's
that?
gonna definitely be the best man he can be.
the
Tyrese
best
now.
man.
Yeah.
I wanna represent.
Yeah.
I think you need to go watch. You need to go watch The Brothers.
No, I've seen.
You
all
don't need to
those.
watch no more How to Be a Player. That's
I
why
know,
you
right?
swear.
You know, I
Leave
was
Bill
thinking about
Bellamy
making
alone.
a new movie, a new. Like,
Nah,
How
you
to
don't
Play
make
and
nothing
put on
till you
Tubi.
heal. No,
Well, I
we
seen
need
Tubi,
an unbiased
like Tubi let you
movie.
put whatever. I was
And
like,
put it on
we about
Tubi.
to make a new How
You
to
can
Be
put
a
it on
Player, put on
Tubi.
Tubi.
Nah, you need an unbiased.
Sir, stay away from it. And
Nah,
whoever
I'm
he
I'm
pitches
not
this
talking
to,
to
don't
nobody.
record it.
Don't do it.
What? I was gonna get y'all. We was gonna do.
Oh,
this.
no,
we not doing
We
that.
talking about we a team out here. This is
We
when it comes
are.
to if we doing media and production. Who else I'm gonna call?
We're not doing that.
And on that note, to close this thing out, we're gonna start. We'll come back to Mike
We
because it's
gonna
just fun.
start this thing off right.
Let's get it. So, Cookie, what do you think you learned about yourself tonight?
I still got it. I've been trying to keep it cute, but it's summertime in my city. Nah, for real though, for real.
Oh, snap.
I have learned that as I stated earlier, I do overthink, and I'm not as bad. And it felt good to be praised. Like, it's not that it don't happen, but when you have people, you know, who one knew me since 13, the other one knew me since 17, and we're still in contact, we still cool, and they've seen the growth to still, you know, because back then I was something else. You know, my mom
still
probably going to listen
something
to
else.
them and be like, I knew you was down that street with that phone, with that boy. It's too late. She knows. Yeah.
She knows.
You know.
Kim, what have you learned about yourself tonight?
That my stubbornness is received. So beautiful.
I love it.
He loves that I'm a visionary. I just gotta be quiet.
My man, gonna do it to
I'm
my
gonna be quiet
man.
next year with my man. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, it's funny to know that, like, literally that's his only issue with me, because I was like, dang, I could really make a whole list, but if that's your only issue, baby, we doing good.
I love that. Neek.
I think I learned about myself that, you know, your perception is not always reality. And then sometimes you really could be on the same page. You just have to have that conversation.
Yes.
So
A real spell.
Go ahead and have it after the show, girl.
Here we
I
go.
didn't say that, but I do, you know.
Somebody seen the Bruno Mars? Like, my voice is not
I
hitting.
will leave the door open.
Thank you.
That's not what that. That's not what that.
Oh, that's what it
Okay,
sounded
okay.
like.
Let me clarify.
What you doing?
Where you at? You got plans? Don't say that.
Hey, see, that's what I'm talking about. Right
sorry,
there.
Nick.
Let me
gonna get in trouble.
Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back.
Too good to be alone.
The house clean.
Hey.
Ooh,
Smooth like a newborn.
Hey.
We should be kissing and romantic.
Hey.
All right, we go.
Okay, so they're not listening, guys. So I had to turn their mic off for a second because, I mean, they're just not listening. What I was trying to say was that perception is not always reality. Doesn't mean that we would try that connection again, but it is feel good to know that we were actually on the same page and we felt the same way at the same time. So he and I are still friends. So that's just all that meant. Thank you. Now I can turn your mic back up. Turn your mic back up. Okay. Thank you, guys.
And that means he.
I'ma leave
That means
the
what?
door open.
That wasn't me.
I'm not even going to ask Mike what he learned tonight because clearly nothing. So what you guys can do is please follow us on social media at the 30 Plus Podcast on all social media, Instagram, Facebook, all that good jazz. Make sure you listen, like, subscribe, and review on wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Would that be Spotify, Apple
5
Podcasts?
stars, baby.
Yeah, and
Yes.
send us some for 30 Plus therapy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we need to help y'all again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last episode we were asking for therapists. Now we want to be it. So just send it.
See how stuff changed.
Yeah, and also be on the lookout because we are going to go live and discuss the after effects of some of these episodes too, so we can join into a conversation. So you'll be able to listen to the podcast, and then we'll go live and talk about it, and you give us your feedback, and we can really have a family discussion. So with that being said, we're going to wrap this thing up. I didn't. As you see, I still skipped Mike because it really doesn't matter at this point.
Hey, y'all can come on live and see me and talk to me at the same time.
Yeah, because I
He
can't.
said, "See me and talk to me." He's still soliciting for the hoes.
I'm not soliciting.
I'm
Yes, he
inadvertising.
is.
That's
The way
to
he said
anybody.
is that's solicitation.
And you see, he's learned nothing, so there's no point even going that. So until then, we'll see you guys next time.
All right,
The
cuz
30 Plus Podcast.
close out with Bruno.
Get your hands up, yeah. To the floor, yeah.